Hi Ed, this is Evan for the CIS 113 class, databases. Originally starting with SQL, but now we've moved on to, as we can see right here, MongoDB. I'm using the Atlas version just because it's what I happened to stumble upon first. But anyway, as we can see, I have my own little collection set up here. You may not understand what any of this means, but it's for a card game, Magic the Gathering. So we can just jump right on into any one of these. Doesn't matter because I have a lot of examples for any of them. But basically we have our own little documents, each having their own ID. Some having same or differing of all of these basically. So we can try to bring up an example. Let's go ahead and type in our little search query. I find it kind of nice that it has that little example in there, just because I wasn't quite sure what I was doing at first. But it's nice and easy to understand from there. So we can go ahead and get this set up. Let's search for this card right here, that one. So we're going to type in _ID because we're going to be searching by that field. And in that, we know that there's the string balance. So we can go and search that, bring that one up. We can go ahead and reset. As you can see here, we have some cards have special mechanics as strings and others have null. Let's say we want to find some with null. So we do the filter of special mechanic equal to null. Yeah. There we go. And we pull up everything without a special mechanic, which is the majority of them. But let's go ahead and say that we actually now want to find all of them that do have a special mechanic. So the best way to do that would be doing the not equal signifier. Then it's not equal to null. Close that second part off, then the whole thing. And it's going to pull up everything that does actually have anything with it in the special mechanic. So this could be done with any of the other ones, except for the fact that none of the other ones are actually going to have a null, because everything else has card text, rarity, expansion, converted mana cost, and mana cost. So there's not really much you can do about it in there. However, if we go back up to the second collection I actually made, just for the hell of it, let's see, special mechanic. We can actually see that there are some with this field type 2 as null or strings. So we can go ahead and do that one. So we go do type 2 string. We want it to be not equal to null. Close it off. So we have all of these. They have the second type, which is something you can look for, maybe. Or we can actually, specifically, because I saw a few in there, search for the second type of assassin, which again, completely irrelevant for like what's actually happening. It's just what they happen to be, because it's a card game. You can't expect much else. And we pull up those. So let's go ahead, reset, and let's try to find some stuff with power equal to 0, because maybe you're trying to do something fun with that. So we can type in our power string. We're going to have that equal to 0. And this still has to be a string, because some cards have power X or X plus 1 and such as that stuff. So it can't be limited to just int, sadly. Be nice, be a lot cleaner that way, but I'd rather have a functioning, correct database than one that looks nice, just because that's what it should be. Anyway, pretty much run through all that I can think of for here. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I know this is really late, but life's been busy. I had to pick up my sister from the airport and send her off again, and I'm boring you with all this now, because I know you don't care about it. It's my personal life. But I'm just happy to be turning this in not even on time. I understand that. This is really late, but it's within the time you allotted afterwards. And I know that this is still a lot to ask of you, but I'd like to thank you so much. The end.